Hi guys, this is part 2 of my Bolo what sold video. These are items that I have been selling throughout the past month that sold for a little bit above average. Thanks for watching, guys.
Next item I sold that was, higher than average was this vintage 1990s discus sweatshirt. And these happen to have tags that said 1992. This one did not have a tag, but the rest of them did. You can tell something's vintage by how it's made. This one was cotton. It was made in the USA on the tag. Sometimes they will say Union. Um, so look out for vintage sweatshirts. They are, really made high quality. See right there, it says made in the USA, cotton. They're sometimes oversized too. People are looking for vintage fit sweatshirts. The guy was really happy. He gave me a positive feedback. I took a best offer of $35 plus shipping for that. Next item was this another Tejano artist. He's a kind of controversial artist. It's funny because there's a lot of artists that are controversial, right? R. Kelly, Michael Jackson, um, lots of artists that do things that we might not like, but they're still artists, and you might still love the music. Like who didn't grow up on Michael Jackson? Who doesn't love "I Believe I Can Fly"? Um, but what do you do with that? What do you do with the feelings of you don't like what they did? This guy was a controversial artist. The group Mas has been around since the 70s, I believe. Um, then he went away to jail for a while, like in the 90s. His name is Joe Lopez. Um, basically, a predator, and but he's still very popular, and he's still around, and he's still trying to tour in Texas. He served his time, and now he's trying to tour and get his life together, I guess, and make music. But anyways, the Maz M-A-Z-Z is a highly sought after group of Tejano artists. You can read all about Maz on Wikipedia. Um, the main singer or the two main guides were Gonzalez and Lopez. So Jimmy Gonzalez, he passed away already, and Joe Lopez is still going strong. Uh, sometimes they go by Maz, or sometimes they go by Grupo Maz. But anyways, if you can get your hands on vintage LPs by this group, they are very popular in the Tejano music community, and they sell for good money. I sold this to another reseller on eBay that will probably sell this for twice as much. That buyer was all in for $48.71. Next item was these little statues, these Asian or Chinese porcelain set. Fu, Lu, and Xiao, they're like gods, and they had a pretty regular stamp. They had numbers on the bottom, so I think they're like kind of like a mold. Um, Big ones sell for good money. I had these listed forever, and they would not sell. I would relist them, and they would not sell. I finally lowered the price. Took a best offer, and they finally sold. They sold for $32, and the buyer paid 20 in shipping. It was like on the East Coast. So $52.48 the buyer was all in for those, and I think I paid $20 for those. So I didn't make too much money. Next item was this vintage London Fog jacket. London Fog does well. This was not a very cute jacket. Um, It was wrinkled. I got it at an estate sale for $10. The jackets and the dresses were $10 at that estate sale. I thought it would go for more money. It had a full liner. It weighed 5 pounds. It had a furry liner um, and silk liner. The liner was removable. And it was a rare size because this is a vintage jacket and they didn't have plus sizes. And this was a size 20 and a half. So this was like an extra large or a 2X in our sizing. Um, Finally, somebody purchased it for, I believe, 35. Yes, 35, but they paid altogether $60.45 for the shipping. Next item was this cool. I couldn't believe I found this. This was an awesome find. I did a whole video on this record that I found at the Salvation Army. This is Donald Byrd Royal Flush Blue Note 84101. It had the Van Gelder stamp on it. It was a record and it was really scratched up and undamaged, as you can see. I showed all the pictures. See, but it played all the way through without skipping. It did have surface noise, and it sold. I put that on auction for $60 starting bid. If this was in pristine condition and the first print, it would have been over a $300 record. This was not the first print. It was a 1966 printing. Watch the video so you can see what I mean and how to identify the age and everything on the record. I did take pictures of the stamp. It's on the dead wax. Right there, you can see Van Gelder. And people collect Van Gelder jazz records. He was a famous engineer. And he stamped his records, the ones that he participated in. And they're very highly sought after and valuable. So look out for jazz records and watch my video. Maybe you can learn something or get a tip or two. Next item, we're almost ending, is this Disneyland Resort. This item I had for $80 starting bid on auction. It had gone a week on auction, and I had about 10 watchers. On the last day, somebody sent me a message saying that they were in a different country and the shipping was going to be $60. And I said, okay, let me check. I checked and it was eBay Standard International. So I offered the old regular eBay International, and that would have been only 20. Then come to find out that the $60 included the buyer's taxes and custom fees. So that's why it was 60 instead of 20. So the guy got a cheaper price. He ended up paying $80 plus 20 for shipping, but then he had to pay when he got it probably $40 in custom fees. So that's just a tip. If somebody asks you to lower the shipping rate or change shipping rates, explain to them that the regular eBay international shipping includes custom fees and taxes. The other ones don't, so they would be responsible for for the the custom fees and all that. So that way, there's no surprises. And my final kind of bolo for this time period is this cool brooch. Okay, so I wanted to take this time to just really quickly shout out a channel. I haven't seen him on YouTube for a while, but his name is Hustle Q. And Hustle Q is a reseller like us. He's a really nice person, and he does trivia nights. He does what sold videos. He does sourcing videos, and he's on Instagram. But Hustle Q did a giveaway back in February, the Super Bowl giveaway, and he had a lot of prizes like coins. He had Funko Pops, and just a bunch of prizes. Somebody won. Deb. Deb won. She's another YouTube friend, and Deb's in Canada. So Deb said, send the price to me to Mom Knows Treasures, and she picked the brooches for me. I had told Q that to add brooches to the prizes because everybody likes brooches. Well, he had a lot of male or I don't know, lots of prizes that would be appealing to guys, and he didn't have any prizes for girls, so he did add brooches. And one of the brooches happened to be a rare brooch by this designer, this French designer named Thierry Mugler. It's called the Blue Galactic Star brooch. It's also a pendant, and it was signed. It was silver, silver in color, and it looked like acrylic or glass. But apparently, this brooch goes for big money. And it took a while to sell. It took a while to sell. I listed it in probably in March, and it sold. No, I relisted it in April 7th, and it sold finally on April 28th for $88 plus shipping. But you guys, have you guys ever heard of Thierry Mugler? I've never heard of Thierry Mugler. Have you guys ever seen this type of brooch? It's also a pendant. You were able to wear it it had a veil, so you could wear it as a necklace. But just wanted to give Hustle Q a shout out, and Deb McDougall a shout out. Thank you for the brooch. Thank you for this awesome sale. That was awesome. And you guys go support Hustle Q. And that concludes my video. Give me a thumbs up, give me a follow. Tell me what you guys liked. What was the best thing that I sold? What you guys got out of it? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye, guys. Thank you.